Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Brad with Spite Fitness. I want to real quick on the front of this, on the front end of this rather, just thank you for tuning in and checking out. I appreciate you being here. We're getting into another training session today. Today is August 4th, and working on some benching, and we're kind of at a bit of a crossroad. I'm kind of at the top end of the program, and Mike is looking to reset the program. So I've got a kind of decision to make about whether or not I'm going to try to go for some heavy benching or I'm going to go for some volume benching. I haven't decided as of this very second what I'm going to do just yet, and the time for that will come. But for now, we're just doing some warm-ups. So you can see there's Mike over there working with the sled. So we do some stuff to warm up. Been trying to work with the sled a lot more, kind of working that into the program. And I like this on the front end because it gets the blood flowing, it gets the heart going, it gets the breathing going, and then it also, we work that kind of pull, so it works the back a bit and it helps warm up back, shoulders, and stuff like that to get ready to do what we're doing. We're also doing some farmer's walks, and again, that's just to kind of warm us up, get the blood flow, and then I figure just a little bit of weight on the shoulder will also kind of get us going. What's going on, babe? Okay, babe doesn't want to talk. All right, so yeah, so we're doing that. We're out here in the garage, well, in front of the garage rather, getting going. And so yeah, it's about my turn. I can't talk today, I apologize. It's about my turn, so we gotta get wrap this up for now so I can get going. But yeah, hopefully you guys will stick around and check out this workout. It should be a good one. And yeah, just want to again thank you for being here. Appreciate you. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subbed, wish you would. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Just talking with Mike here. There's Mike.
What's up?
Hi, people. All right, so just talking with Mike a little bit about how we're going and warming up, and like I just thought maybe it might be some value added to you guys as a little bit of insight for the kind of the behind the scene conversation. And as I mentioned before, I haven't really decided where I'm at. I'm kind of at a crossroads where I could feasibly just restart the program, run it again, and that would be perfectly fine. I don't have a competition or anything that I'm like set on, so there's no reason for me really to push myself into a 1 rep max range, other than just a little bit of kind of shits and grins and to test out and see if I've advanced at all. Now, the argument against that, the argument against doing that is actually pretty strong. I'm hurt right now, and you know, dealing with the injury absolutely has subtracted from everything, right? Because it's a continual consideration for me. Even while I'm benching, I can still feel it. Now, it hasn't really held me back too much, but still, right? That's one reason not to. I'm already hurt. And then, like I said, one of the biggest arguments to not go into the 1 rep max range is because why? You know, like there's no point to prove, there's no competition, there's no money on the line, you know, etc., right? So I'm talking with Mike, and we're just kind of kicking over what I'm going to try to do today. And I'm still well within my range of warm-up weight. I'm at 225 right now, and I'm still trying to mentally decide, because the you know, the piece of me, and you know, the ego, the wanting to kind of test the limit a little bit, that piece of me very much wants to go heavy, while contrastingly, you know, the sensible piece of me says, hey, stay smart. You drop back down to the lower intensity, jack up your volume, and deal with that for right now, especially while I'm rehabilitating from my injury, right? And Mike's pointing at me that that's the smart thing to do. And so I'm just kind of in my head right now. And plus, this 225 that I just did felt fucking heavy. So there's probably a lot of things that are just off with me. I am still gonna try to push the envelope a little bit, I think, because my working weight would be 315 anyway. So I'm gonna get up to at least that and just see how that feels. And yeah, but like, I just want you guys to see like the mental thing that I'm going through, probably the same way that many of you go through too. Like it is not unique to you. Everyone does it. And you wrestle with yourself and try to figure out what to do. And so I'm doing that right now. And I just wanted you guys to see that I have that struggle as well, because when you go through that struggle, you know, I want you to know that you're not unique. Everyone goes through it, and to give you that peace of mind that other people go through the same thing too. So yeah, I still got a few more sets to warm up with, and we'll just see how that feels. And based on the next 2 or 3 warm-up sets, I will make the ultimate decision about what it is that I'm gonna do. So here we go. I think discretion is the better part of valor. Everything's just feeling kind of miserable, so I won't push the envelope. I'll hit that volume today. So gunning for 315 for some 12s. Hopefully that doesn't suck too bad. Hopefully that I'm not blinding you by the sun over my shoulder, but just wrapping down this this video here, and want to kind of close this out. There's a few key points I want to touch on, so we'll try to get to it real quick. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do going into this training session. You know, I was really at a crossroad because it was at a point where I could go ahead and hit a heavy single and kind of have a capstone for the program, or I could just go ahead and reset and start back from week 1 basically. And so what I opted to do was go ahead and reset to week 1 and not go for the heavy single. Now my thought process is predominantly there's no reason for me to do heavy single, right? Like, and it's the same thing that I've talked to you guys about before, which is you build strength in the work, not in the testing, right? You don't build strength by testing strength. So I'm not in any kind of position where I need to test my strength. I know that a 500-pound bench press is there, or 500 plus. I don't need to get there. So opted to go ahead and just get the work in. So that's what we did. Also kind of want to touch on, so we're beginning the second point of, or the second iteration rather, of Mike running the program again, right? So we ran him through the program one time. We never tested him out to get like true 1-rep maxes. We just kind of guesstimated, but even still, we made some considerable progress with what Mike was doing, right? So, you know, put what, 30 pounds on your bench, maybe more, whatever it was.
Oh God, at least.
So, you know, putting considerable numbers over what he's ever done before, and like that's great. And again, I really want to just attribute that not to anything that I did, right? Like there's nothing special about my program. There's really nothing special about any program. The thing that's the thing is the work. You got to get the work in. So whether you follow my program or you follow somebody else's program, the thing that matters is sticking to a program, working through it and doing the work. If you're the kind of person that jumps from one program to another, you're dooming yourself to failure. Stop. So that's pretty much it, right? So I took my own words, discretion being the better part of valor, decided to repop the program, be smart, not greedy, And I hope that all of you guys are kind of out there doing the same thing, right? Like, these are hard times. There's a lot of stuff going on. Getting gym time might be difficult. You know, now's not the time to, you know, trying to be balls to the wall, maxing out, doing crazy shit, even though it looks really sexy on Instagram and whatever else. True strength isn't all that sexy. I'm gonna be honest with you. At least getting there. Once you're there, it might be pretty sexy, but it is what it is. So Mike and I are just doing our cool down lap. We got our beers here, doing what we do. I just want to thank every one of you for your continued support, checking out the channel, doing what you do. It helps me an awful lot, and it just gives me a venue of creativity and just kind of doing things, and the opportunity to be able to help. So it means the world to me. And again, I just wanted to say thanks. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and drop in the chat box below. I will respond, if not right away, eventually. And I just wanted to, again, just thank you for all that support. If this is like the second or third video you've checked out, I would like you to consider subscribing. And even though I'm spitting, I apologize for that. Yeah, consider subscribing. Stick around for a while. Be good to have you. Yeah, that's it, guys. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, make smart decisions in the longevity of your training. You gotta do what it takes. You gotta get in, train despite. You're either gonna find an excuse, you're gonna find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find the way. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.